Attends my papa. The story of White Bernard. Much of the British Columbia Regiment and the interaction of H Street and Columbia Avenue. The photograph was taken by Claude Defloff, 1 October 1, 1914. While Claude was taking the picture, 5-year-old Warren Whitey Bernard ran from his mother to his father, Private Jack Bernard, shouting, "Vote for me, Dad." The boy, who was 5 years old, suddenly became famous on October 2 when the photo appeared in the newspaper. The photo became widely known, was published in Life, and hung in every school in British Columbia. Everyone was delighted, say what. I didn't speak the word that it was me, but usually teachers find out and why. 6 weeks later, he was taken out of school to speak at campaign rallies. He would go on stage with an actor posing as his father and make a sad speech standing next to a Larry copy of the famous photograph. The moment was captured by change. Immediately, the photograph was trying to take a picture showing the number of conscripted British Columbia soldiers. That love photographed the family reigning when Jack Bernard returned home. What a grave away from Brian here. In Western Canada, he worked as a machinist, working in the pulp and paper industry, a port engineer. He evidently in Tofino with his second wife and 3 children, and devoted much of his time to developing the bat business, which remains in the family to this day. In addition to the main business, he wanted a small baseball team of the local league. As a result, people in Tofino asked why to join the city council. The mayor then said to me, "Okay, you are in charge of the weather." White regard, with no political experience and no class, White quickly picked up the object interest to him. During his time in administration in the eclipse, the city won $11 million from the federal government for water and civil infrastructure. The money helped to develop fishing, forestry, and tourism in Tofino. He later became mayor of the city. The administration of New Westminster commissioned a bronze monument, which is installed at the end of 8th Street and opened in Hayek Square on October 4, to World 14. The man at the monument is the boy Warren Bernard. And the monuments in Welling, even the Royal Canadian Mint announced the release of a series of free coins with this image in denominations of $2, $3, and $10. The Canadian Post Service issued a stamp. The photo was everywhere. It was live. It was in Liberty and Time, Newsweek, Reader Digest, Encyclopedia Britannica Yearbook, and all the newspapers. Say what is five. He hung is in every school during the war. She let us save him for us before we